Sage Rugo. Sage, people mess up everything and then they say, God is testing me. Or, God is testing me.
Nah, man. God is not testing you. You just make dumb choices. You eat junk, sleep late, trust cheaters, ignore warning signs, then cry when the fire burns. You lit the match.
But they always say God has a plan, right?
Yeah, but maybe his plans didn't include your stupidity.
Damn, that was deep and kinda rude, Sage.
Truth is rude, Zach. That's why people prefer lies with sugar on top. They treat God like a complaint box. Drop their drama, then dip.
Or like a genie. Hey God, fix my life, but don't touch my ego.
Exactly. They want miracles with zero effort. They won't drink water, but ask God to cure the headache. They treat prayer like a cheat code and still fail the game.
You really think God's watching?
Alright, here it comes. Poetry for the blind. They pray for the light but close their eyes. Blame the skies while feeding lies. Beg for peace but chase the war. Fall in the holes they built before. They scream, oh God, when life gets sore, but never knock on their own damn door.
What's the fix to the whole thing? What's the fix to this whole thing?
Humans are loud, messy, and blame him for their own laziness. If I were God, I'd mute the world. Stop praying for shortcuts. Start fixing your own mess. God is not your maid, your therapist, or your emergency contact every time your ex texts back. He's the GPS, not the driver. You still have to move.
Sage Rugo.
Mick, for once, I think I'm seeing your point. If I really step back, genocide, slavery, child sacrifice, all sitting there in the holy book, wrapped in gold trim and Bible verses, how did the humans ever accept this?
Welcome to the dark side, Z. We have logic and coffee. Also, no genocidal bedtime stories.
It's terrifying. The Bible has God ordering people to wipe out entire civilizations. Women, men, children, even livestock. That's not morality. That's ancient war propaganda with divine branding.
Exactly. If a deity needed blood to solve problems, then he is not a god. He's just a heavenly warlord with a mood problem. And now, the humans are stuck quoting these ancient nightmares like they're holy instructions. Imagine taking fashion advice from cavemen.
But they always say our ancestors did it, as if that justifies everything. But they didn't know what we know now. They thought the stars were holes poked into a dark ceiling. They thought diseases were demons.
Right. These were creatures who would freak out if you would show them a microwave. They thought the heart did the thinking. They wiped with leaves and argued over whether pork was cursed. Good folks? Maybe. Wise sage for eternity? Not really.
They've evolved. Genetically, neurologically, their brains have literally grown into complexity over millennia. The prefrontal cortex, the center of decision making and empathy, is far more developed now than it was 10,000 years ago.
They went from banging rocks to building rockets. From fearing eclipses to photographing black holes, and yet somehow we are still using ancient tribal law book to dictate modern ethics. It's like using a scroll to update your software.
Exactly. Their DNA still carries the scars of primitive survival instincts, fear of death, need for control, tribal loyalty. Religion fed those instincts, but now they've got something better: reason, observation, reflection, and empathy.
Bingo! Morality shouldn't be inherited. It should be designed, evolved. Humans don't need stories of genocidal floods and divine tantrums to teach them not to kill each other.
Sage Rugo.